What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to My Immortal reading. We are on Chapter 8, and we're gonna find out why Harry Potter is a motherfucker. Chapter 8. Author's Note. Stop flassing, okay? If you do, then you are a prep. Everyone in the class stared at me. Then Draco came into the room, even though he was naked. Excuse me. And started begging me to take him back. Ebony, it's not what you think, Draco screamed sadly. You scream something sadly. My friend Bloody Mary Smith smiled at me, understandably. She flipped her long waist-length gothic black hair, here we go again, and opened her crimson eyes like blood that she was wearing contact lenses on. That's a really weird way to say she was wearing red contacts. She had pale white skin, of course. Are there any black people in this? She had pale white skin that she was wearing white makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. Wait a minute. So this is Hermione? Bloody Mary Smith? Why couldn't she be Bloody Mary Granger if this is Hermione? Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. Her real parents are vampires, and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother, and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. Her father committed suicide because he was depressed about Voldemort killing her mother. She still has nightmares about it, and she is very haunted and depressed. Everybody in this universe just has to be overtly tragic for some reason. It also turns out her real last name is Smith and not Granger. Since she has converted to Satanism, she is in Slytherin now, not Gryffindor. I'm sorry, I didn't know there were religious affiliations with the Hogwarts houses. Yeah, I didn't know her name was Granger either. What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Nate demanded angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him. Vampire, I can't believe you cheated on me with Draco, I shouted at him. Everyone gasped. That was my bad. Gasped. Having trouble with that word for some reason. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I had went out with Vampire. I'm bi, and so is Ebony. What? Oh, that's an author's note. You didn't put the A in there, so I thought that was actually, like, included in the story. When I had went out with Vampire for a while, but then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany, a stupid preppy fucker. We were just good friends now. He had gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic. Haha. Like I would hang out with a prep. What the fuck? But I'm not going out with Draco anymore, said Vampire. Yeah, fucking right. Fuck off, you bastard, I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the Forbidden Forest, where I had lost my virility to Draco. I tried to correct that word. Where I had lost my virility to Draco, and then I started to burst into tears. Chapter 9. Author's Note. Stop flaming, okay? I didn't read all of the books. You haven't even read all of the fucking Harry Potter books? This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Dumbledore smurs. Bizzawoods, what? Bizzawoods? I see he had a headache. And then the reason Snap doesn't like Harry now is because he's Christian and Vampire is a Satanist. MCR rocks. What a wonderful way to end that oddball statement there. I was so mad and sad. I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. What? How do you even know that? What? Because he had a tattoo? Isn't this like a recent thing? So, Draco was fucking Harry Potter before he started fucking Ebony. Yeah, that's not cheating. I began to cry against the tree where I did it with Draco. Then all of a suddenly, a horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose. You already said that. Basically like Voldemort in the movie. Ah, okay, thanks for clearing that up. And he was wearing all black, but it was obvious he wasn't Gothic. It was Voldemort. Wait a minute. Why can't Voldemort be Gothic? What? You don't want to claim Voldemort? Really? No! I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted, Imperious! And I couldn't run away. Crookshanks! I shouted at him. She just grabs Hermione's cat and is just like, Crookshanks! I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream, Get off me, you damn cat! I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. You just said Crookshanks again, and the cat was like, alright, I'll stop kicking his ass. Ebony, he yelled, thou must kill Vampire Potter. Wait a minute, why would Voldemort even do that? Because Voldemort's always like, no, don't kill him. Save him for me. That's my kill. Voldemort just, decided to give up on this one. Oh. Are you... Okay, I forgot about this. I thought about a vampire and his sexy eyes and his gothic black hair, and now his face looks just like Joel Madden, the football player. I remember that Draco had said I didn't understand. So I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up? The first thing that you should have gone to if you're not, totally suffering from some sort of insecurity disorder. I mean, you do have dementia, so I guess I'm going to have to forgive you on that one. No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun. Voldemort's just like, here you go. No, please, I begged. No, please, I don't want the gun. Thou must, he yelled. If thou does not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. Because he's, from the fucking Middle Ages. How did you know? I asked in a surprised way. Voldemort got a dude, you're so retarded look on his face. I hath telekinesis, he answered cruelly. And if you doth not kill Vampire, then thou know what will happen to Draco, he shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. Is Voldemort, I don't think I ever see Voldemort on a broom, because he can do like that astral fucking black cloud flying thing. So why is Voldemort suddenly like fucking flying around on a clean sweep or something? I know, right? Wait, she's a witch. Why couldn't she just do like the fucking Avada Kedavra or something? And he's like, here's a gun. Yeah, or Crookshanks. She could do that. That seems like a pretty powerful spell, cat. It fucking knocked Voldemort right off his broom. She's gotta be pretty powerful to be able to, fucking put Voldemort down, especially while under the Imperious Curse. I was so scared and mad, I didn't know how to do it. Suddenly, Draco came into the woods. Draco! Clack! I said hi. Hi, he said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram. Get it? Between Joel Madden and Gerard Way? No, I don't get it, but I'm pretty sure one of those is a football player. Are you okay? I asked. No, he answered. Alright, go again with a really fucking stale back and forth. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me, I expelled. That's okay, he said, all depressed, and we went back into Hogwarts together, making out. Well, that was they repaired that relationship really quick. I know some people like that. Chapter 10. Author's note. Step it you gay, other word for gay. I can't say that. If you don't like my story, then fook oof. Off. It does say off. I just said oof because it seems like the logical next thing to say after fook. P.S. It turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle. Afert all in she and vampire are evil. That's why they moved houses, okay? Alright. Thanks for clearing that up. I was really scared about Voldemort all day. I was even upset went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666. That is a terrible fucking name. I am the lead singer of it, and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between Good Charlotte, Slipknot, and My Chemical Romance. I am not at all surprised. The other people in the band are Bloody Mary, so Hermione, Vampire, okay, Harry, Draco, and Ron, although we call him Diablo now. He has black hair, not with, black hair now with blue streaks in it. And Hagrid. Hagrid is in the band? Oh, damn. What does Hagrid do? Does he play the drums? Gonna have a big ass fucking drum set. He plays the triangle. I don't wonder how that fucking fits into a gothic metal band. Yeah, you're right. Good Charlotte, Slipknot, My Chemical Romance, not a single one of those are gothic metal bands. I mean, arguably only one of them is a metal band. And how the fuck do how do you combine those? Good Charlotte and My Chemical Romance really, I mean, I don't know very much about Good Charlotte, and there's only like one My Chemical. There's only, yeah, I was thinking that. They're probably pretty similar, but Slipknot is totally different. How do you can't like, it doesn't even make any sense. Musically, it doesn't even make any sense. The other, alright, I already read that. And Hagrid, only today, Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming, and we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrist. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too, and logically, following that, shouldn't be able to bleed. The only way you can kill a vampire is with a CROSS. She wears cross earrings, so that doesn't make any sense. I would think that normally when you think of vampire, the only way you can kill it is with sunlight. That's the number one thing that usually kind of flows with all the vampire theories, or stories, lore, or whatever. Most, besides the, shitty modern vampires. Nah, Twilight. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrists. I already read that. There's no way I'm writing that. What? You've written it before. He's talking about cross. There's no way I'm writing that. Or a steak. Okay. And Vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride. Is that a depressing movie? Is it? I didn't think so. When I think depressing movie, I think of like that claymation movie we watched. I think it's called Mary and Max or something. That. Hachi? Hachi's, yeah, that's a pretty sad movie. I wouldn't call it depressing, but it is a very sad movie. Mary and Max, on the other hand, if I'm thinking of the right name, that movie made me want to kill myself. That, I've only seen it once, I think. We have? I don't even remember it. It's like, we need to get that movie and watch it again. It's very impactful. That movie really is incredibly depressing. I put on probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride. I put on a black leather skirt that showed off my boobs and a tiny matching miniskirt that said "Simple Plan" on the butt. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not. Well, you're fucking Draco in the woods. We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly burst into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerted. She asked in a concerted voice. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily, and I said, well, Voldemort came and the fucking bastard told me to kill Harry, but I don't want to kill him because he's really nice, even if he did go out with Draco. But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will fucking kill Draco. I burst into tears. Suddenly, Draco jumped out from behind a wall. Why didn't you fucking tell me? He shouted. How could you fucking poser muggle bitch? See, is Dad out of character? Yeah, that's pretty out of character. I don't think I've ever heard anyone in Harry Potter ever say fuck, even though fuck happens to be my favorite word. I started to cry and cry. Draco started to cry too, all sensitive. Then he ran out crying. Or he just ran out. I love it how there's never like a destination. Like he ran out the door crying. You know, he just ran out. I'm going with the window. I started to cry and cry. Oh, damn it. All right. We practiced for 1 more hour. You had this major emotional event and you were like, all right, well, back to practice. Then suddenly, Dumbledore walked in angrily. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. Why is everybody always crying? See, that's basically nut swearing, and this time he was really upset, and, we'll see why. Ebony, Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrists. But you literally addressed that earlier, saying that he couldn't die that way because he's a vampire. So, wait, you literally contradicted yourself in the same paragraph. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, out of time for this one. Next video will be starting on Chapter 11. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like it and hit that subscribe button and come back for the next part. I also stream video games multiple times a week on Twitch, usually horror games, but I play a large variety of stuff, and I also write metal riffs over on Instagram. I'll put those links down in the description below. Please check that stuff out. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.